This is Doom Society, a presentation of profaneexistence.org. I'm your host, Damien, inbred. Hi friends, my name is Damien, inbred, if you didn't know that already. I'm coming at you straight out of the northern wastelands of Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and this is the first episode of Doom Society here on profaneexistence.org. How's it going? So I'm going to be coming at you every couple of weeks here with about an hour or so of brutality and good stuff like that. I'm going to do some commentary here and there. There's going to be some news. It really depends on what's going on that particular week. So I'll be here every 2 weeks, probably more like the end of the week or so. So yeah, that's about the extent of that. So I'm just going to start things off here with a somewhat unreleased track by everyone's favorites, Misery. This is off of their, well, soon-to-be, hopefully released album, which is still untitled, I think. This song was also on one of the Profane Existence compilations that came with the magazine. I believe number 50, 51, something like that, 51, 52. And it's also off of the 20 Years of Misery compilation, which you can download for a sliding scale from free to whatever you want to pay at moshpittragedy.com, which is an excellent label and website. You should all check it out. Anyways, without further ado, this is Misery with All of Us. Hey, I'm back. Started things off, if you don't remember, with a new track by Misery, All of Us. Again, hopefully that comes out soon. John, put out that fucking record, seriously. Followed them up with Appalachian Terror Unit off of the new album Greenwashing, with a song called Let's Take the Fight to Them, and that is about neo-Nazis, and they've been really brazen lately, getting out there on the streets of Phoenix, getting their ass handed to them by the anarchists in Phoenix, getting their ass handed to them by the anarchists in Minnesota, and getting their ass handed to them by the anarchists here in my hometown of Calgary. Well, I guess you get an E for effort there, folks. Anyways, that was about fascists and smashing them. Followed Appalachian Terror Unit up with a newer track from Against Empire called Blank Thoughts, and that is off their split with Auction from Sweden. And we ended off that set with Leper from Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, doing a song called War of 2010. And for more information on what they're talking about with the Olympics and the anti-Olympic resistance, I highly suggest that you check out the website no2010.org. It'll give you all the information about the resistance to the Olympics, why the Olympics are such a big deal here in Canada, and all that good stuff. I will tell you more another time, but definitely check out that website. I'm going to be quiet right about now, and we're going to go into a brand new one from another Victoria band. This would be Iskra with a track off the new one. I haven't decided which one yet. It's a surprise. Enjoy.
Not I thought to myself, join the army. It's free.
Education! Civil career! Join the army! Come on, veterans! From your mouth, no career, education, and you settle in a document. Online, protecting others' rights, away from them, just so empty. Just a fucking politics to me. And your parents looking stupid. Deciding just to piece of shit and something. But he did what he was programmed to do. Such a good soldier. I hope you're fucking proud of your son. American law, murder and die, it doesn't mind.
Name's Francis Sawyer. Everybody calls me Psycho. Any of you guys call me Francis.
I hope you die in battle.
And I don't like nobody touching my stuff. Just keeping me hooks off. By catching any of you guys in my stuff.
You're no hero.
Also, I don't like nobody touching me. And any of you homos touch me, and I'll kill you.
I'm back. Started that last set off, of course, with a new one from Iskra off of their latest full-length called Beautiful. The vinyl is not available yet. Right now, Black Raven, which is Wolf, the guitar player's his label / record store, just put out the album on cassette. So you can get that through them. You can probably go to their MySpace page or whatever, myspace.com/Discra. But yeah, that was the track Hounds of Order off of the newest one from Iskra. And you might notice there's a new vocalist, and she is fucking phenomenal, okay? Yeah. Anyways, followed Iskra up with Warfare, and I know I didn't use the upward inflection in my voice there, but it's Warfare with a question mark at the end. You can get it. With a song called Thermonuclear Exile. Alright, and next up we had a classic from Dystopia, which I always dedicate to the pro-war folks, and not just the American pro-war folks, because we got a lot of those motherfuckers up here in Canada too, especially in Calgary. So, Jarhead Fertilizer, that one is dedicated to all you pro-war motherfuckers out there. And we ended things off with another addition into the current roster of Canada's DIY crust, whatever, anarcho-punk you want to call it, scene. That's Contagium from Halifax, and it was a song off their new 7-inch called Stench of Tomorrow, and you can check them out. They tour a lot, so I'm sure that you have seen them, or you will be seeing them very soon. Okay, so I'm yapping a little bit too much for my own comfort. Probably this coffee has a lot to do with it, and I have kittens around me, and that always gets me excited and yappy. So I'm just gonna stop. And hey, here's a Peel session of Extreme Noise Terror doing Murder. This one's for all the vegetarians out there. Blah! that was Mass Grave with Suffering Until Death from their split with Storm Crow. Before then we had a classic going back to... What the fuck? The kid's doing my fucking yard. Sorry, distracted there. Before Mass Grave we had Destroy doing War Without Mercy. Oh god. I hate having these fucking windows that you can see everything out on the yard. There's these little kids. I guess it's okay. They're not doing anything too wrong, but whatever. Okay, before Destroy, we had Doom doing Black Monday, and what can I say about that track? Before then, we had Mutiny from Victoria, British Columbia. That might be an actual theme, an unexplored theme of this episode is the Victoria bands. I think this is my third Victoria band, but what can I say? It's Mutiny, and I don't mean the Australian folk band. Doing a track called Killing Ourselves. And before them, of course, we started off the set with Extreme Noise Terror doing Murder, the Peel session from... I think it was 88, 87, 88, something like that. But good version. Well, I like most versions of that song. It's my favorite Extreme Noise Terror song. Okay, so that's the second last set of the evening. I think we're going to go right into a bit of a change in directions, but not really too much. This is Potential Threat, doing a song called This Isn't Punk. Here you go.
bright red sky is just another bloody day. The images, the memories, now everything seems so real. The smile on your face just can't conceal the bitterness you feel. It's happening, it's real, it's really affecting you. You try to switch off, shut it out, you don't wanna believe that it's true. You try to switch off, shut it out, you don't wanna believe that it's true. Angry songs and bitter words, have you heard it all before? Angry songs and bitter words, just another bloody war. Angry songs and bitter words, just it's all the same old stuff. Angry songs and bitter words, but words are not enough. Angry songs and bitter words.
Okay, I'm back. Hey, how's it going? Started that last set off with Potential Threat, because going back all the way to probably before I was born, I'm thinking probably 83, 84. Potential Threat, song called This Isn't Punk, and I have a feeling that those words are still very, very much relevant today, from what I've witnessed over my period of time involved in said scene. But that's a rant for another time. After them, we had one of my favorite of the UK anarcho bands, the Lost Cherries, doing No Trouble. I really dug the dub reggae kind of feel at the beginning of that track, so that's a good one. It's a keeper. Next up, we had Chumbawamba doing Unilever, and I like it. That's all I really have to say about that. I can't really think or really explain myself too well right now, so we'll just go with that. Chumbawamba, great band, except for that whole tub thumping thing, but that never happened, did it? And the last song in that set was Another Bloody Day by Omega Tribe, which is another band that I'm quite fond of. I didn't really appreciate as much as I should have when I was younger, but there you have it. They're fucking great. Okay, so that's it for me, man. That was the last set of the evening for the first episode of Dune Society here on Profane Existence Radio. If you like what you hear from myself, from Jeremy, from all the other podcasts that I can't name right now because I'm just babbling. If you're digging what you're hearing on Profane Existence, might I recommend that you donate. PayPal, donate a little bit of money to keep us going, because this bandwidth I hear is not very cheap. And I hear that these radio shows do take up a lot, so it would be nice to kick back a little bit, so Dan and the rest of Profane doesn't have to pay for it completely out of their own pockets. But blah blah blah. Just something to consider. Anyways, that's it for me for this week. I'll be back either next week or the week after. I haven't decided if I'm going to do this weekly or bi-weekly. I guess it depends on my workload and all that good stuff. So at the very least, you will hear from me again in the early December, and we'll have some good stuff for you. All right, that's it for me. I have been Damien for this last hour on Damien all the time, but you've been with Damien Inbred for the last hour. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that the show will be a lot better, a lot smoother in the coming episodes. Okay. Peace out, guys. If you want to get a hold of me, email me, damien.inbred@gmail.com. Yeah, alright, that's enough. Bye. This has been Doom Society on profaneexistence.org. See you in a couple of weeks, sucker.